Good morning to you. My name is Tokunbo. To all Nigerians in the diaspora, I actually don't know how you are thinking or what exactly you are thinking, but I can vividly say today's Nigerian Independence Day anniversary. So Nigerian is 61 years when they left the British government and became independent, which means that they detached themselves from the colonies and proved to the colonies, or the colonials rather, that they are able to take care of themselves without anyone controlling them. So today, 1st of October, 61 years ago, 1960, Nigerians became independent. But when we look back at the history of Nigeria as a whole, from the beginning till this date, there is always one problem or another that the Nigerian citizens cry on or cries for. But it is always complaint on economy, even when the currency was about 24-1. There is a complaint. When it was 250, there was complaint. When it was possibly 400, there was complaint. Now, the bad news as at today's date is that the Nigerian economic has gone disarray. It has gone so bad in a way that the exchange rate as at yesterday was 780 to 1 pound. 780 to 1 pound. It is so bad to the extent that you can even see it vividly that things are not working at the grassroots. I have been at the grassroots twice this year on business trip. I have examined the situation in Nigeria. And if you really want to have the honest opinion about the situation in Nigeria, Nigeria will end up agreeing to restructure. They will end up sitting down on the panel of table and restructure everything. Now, whether it's going to be division, I don't know. But the economy in Nigeria is so bad. Things are so expensive, and it's so bad in a way that there is no job, no good roads, no electricity, security is bad, kidnapping is so high in Nigeria. So what are we covering? Why are we trying to pretend as if everything is okay in Nigeria or things are fine in Nigeria? Nigeria's situation needed urgency, urgent intervention in a way that when they go into poll in 2023 as they claim, they will need someone that is so articulate, young, vibrant, and understand the problems of the youth in Nigeria to lead Nigeria as a whole. If you are talking about separating Nigeria, where are you going to put worry people? I'm asking a question. Because it's only 3 of you that are messing Nigeria up, and that is Yoruba, Igbo, and Hausa, which is Fulani. Only 3 tribes are messing Nigeria up. The rest are so quiet and do their things. The 3 tribes that are messing Nigeria up, say it again, Yoruba, Igbo, and the Hausa called Fulani. Those are the 3 tribes messing up Nigeria. Nigeria needed somebody in civilian voice, but in military body, in military brain. Young, vibrant, articulate, that understand the needs of the youth. A country where 60 to 70% of youths are unemployed. That country is sick economically. economically. A country where they only make use of males in their offices or in their economy, that country is sick. Because let's say mathematically, like Mrs. Awushika said, the first bank chairman, 100% people, we have 100%. And you use 50%, 50% are male for the sake of argument, 50% males, 50% women. And you only concentrate on 50% and left the 50% of your resources aside. It basically means that you are only using 50%, half of what you have. The rest of it are wasting. If you don't make use of male and female in your economic decision in Nigeria, you are going to continue to struggle in that country. The Nigerian system has underestimated the power of a woman to the extent that you barely see a woman in a high position. Now, recently, it happens that in Ogun State, the government of Ogun State, they had, what is it called? The government of Ogun State had whatever issue he has with his family matters, burial, funeral, went to England for an holiday. His deputy governor, supposed to be a woman, he did not hand over to the woman, hand over to possibly fourth person in line or fifth person in line, and left the second person in line as a figurehead for protocol purposes. I mean, that is rubbish. That is totally nonsense. So the situation in Nigeria needs proper restructuring, sitting down. And when we say restructuring, you can go any left, you can go right. But restructuring, how many tribes do we have in Nigeria? How many of them are articulate that can handle government situation? How many of them understand the problems in Nigeria? Bring them on the table. Bring them on the table. If we have 20 ministers in Nigeria, let the 20 ministers come from tribes of all tribes in Nigeria. Divide it equally. Divide it equally. And so also, in terms of security, if security is bad, economy will be bad as well. People are scared of their life. They cannot trade in the evening. They have to close. There is no light, no security, no electricity to keep them going for their trading purposes. And outside there, kidnappers are not giving them rest of mind. So it's really bad. It's really bad. So I think this video will go out. We will share it on all timeline and let people see it. We're not hiding our feelings. We're telling what we believe as an educated person, as a lawyer in the diaspora, who has an understanding of the problem of Nigeria. I mean, if you look at it, tracing it back from 1961 to the 1960 to the present time, Nigerian currency to pound sterling was higher. Nigerian currency was much higher than the pound sterling. And that is why people like us that were born in the UK around that period, our parents were able to return back to Nigeria because the economy of Nigeria was booming at that time. So the pounds was just so low to naira. Naira was plus and pounds was minus at that time. But the Nigerian problem, how it started or it eroded, it's so difficult to explain. Whether it's from the first attack 1977 that they took on that they don't have enough money and went into IMF to go and borrow money, it's not very clear. But it's the same problem all the time that we are facing about Nigeria economy. Security is the first thing that needed to look into. They have to restructure it. They have to change it. They have to really do things to make it better. Youths are angry in Nigeria. Nigerian youths are really angry and they are not happy at all because they have left them behind. And we only have people in their 70s, 80s approaching graveyard ruling Nigeria. At the time when we got the independence from the white masters in 1960, the people that represented Nigeria at that time, they were in their late 20s. They were in late 20s, early 30s. Those who represented Nigeria at the time, late 20s, early 30s. There was no 40s there. But today's politics, you find 75 ruling Nigerians, 78, 70 still fighting for a place to sit in Nigerian cabinet. I mean, it's totally, bad. It's totally bad, and it needs restructuring. It needs restructuring. It needs people that can understand it properly, put it together, and bring Nigerian back. Nigerian at the moment is sick. Nigerian is sick, and it needs to be hospitalized so that they can receive healing. It is not about prayer. You have to face facts. People are crying and saying, pray, and Nigeria need prayer. Oh, spare me that. I was born as a Christian. I am training as a Christian, as a theology, as a pastor at the moment. I am a solicitor, so I am educated. I came from an educated family. So I understand. Nigerian problem is not about churches. You are building churches every day, and you are boasting that, oh, we are going to build churches 5 minutes away from each other. Who cares about that? Who cares about that? You can build 50 churches in one day. If your heart is dirty and it's not clean, you are not going to be able to get what you want from God. God is looking into our hearts. God is not looking into our faces. So Nigerian problem needs business, factory, not churches. You should stop building churches in Nigeria, and please help us to build factories. Put people there, train them, empower them, assist them, encourage women to go into market, into labor, encourage them to go into business employment, encourage them out of their comfort sitting room, and let them go out there and participate in the system in Nigeria. Because at the moment it is obvious Nigeria is sick. Nigeria is sick, and Nigeria needed healing. And to heal Nigeria, it needs to be restructured. But as for building churches, I don't believe that that's not the right answer to the problem. Building churches is not the answer to the problem in Nigeria. How many churches are we going to build? A pastor was saying that, oh, somewhere in Kogi State, they want to build churches there throughout. What does that teach us? People cannot serve God with empty stomach. You cannot serve God with empty stomach. You can see how Jesus Christ catered for his disciples, how he caters for thousands of people that came to see him, that came to meet him when they were hungry. You cannot serve God with empty stomach when you are hungry. You can only serve God when you are happy. And when you have a good job and your home is settled, then what would be your problem? So if you are having hunger on things that are not matters, you are delaying your prayers, you are delaying your blessings. Nigerian situation, I say it and I'm going to say it again, and I stand to be corrected. It is not church buildings that can solve Nigerian problem. Nigerian problem needs to face reality. It's sick, it needs healings, and the healing will be to restructure it and put things properly so that they can empower the youths. Of what's used for a graduate going to university for 4 or 5 years, coming back, getting nothing. In fact, I was so ashamed when I was speaking to a medical doctor client in Nigeria from Warri State. He was only being paid 35,000 naira a month, a whole medical doctor paying 35,000 naira a month. And that 35,000 naira is not coming forth. It's shortcoming. The 35,000 naira that is being paid every month is shortcoming from Warri State in Nigeria. Warri is where the oil is in Nigeria. You know, Warri is where the oil is in Nigeria. You are paying a medical doctor, a qualified medical doctor with almost 7 or 8, 10 years experience, 35,000 naira. So I encourage him to leave Nigeria. I encourage him to take a Tier 2 visa and travel into the United Kingdom and come and join the NHS there. They needed him badly. So I encourage him to leave Nigeria. I mean, brains are leaving Nigerians. Brains are leaving Nigeria for the purpose of economic migration, not for any other reason. So anyone that comes from Nigeria and claim asylum, it's economic migration because Nigerian is sick at the moment and he needed assistance. The UN needs to intervene if they can. But for how long are we going to be seeking outside assistance at the age of 61? A child that is above 50 that cannot use his or her common sense will never be able to use it anymore. In fact, once you are 40 and you are struggling to understand who you are, you are sick. Not to now talk of somebody who is 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61. You cannot restructure your brain and understand what you need for your life, and you allow people to be moving you around like a toy. Nigerian is not, she didn't be looking for UN to be moving them around, US to be telling them what to do, United Kingdom to be dictating to them. Nigeria needs to stand on its feet and sort out their mess by themselves. They brought the mess onto themselves and they need to sort it out. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Tokunbo. That is how I feel about Nigerian situation at the moment. So, but still yet, Independence Day is today, and it was 61 years ago when they got it from the white men. that they want to stand on their own. But what have you achieved? Reason back and look back. I leave you with that question. What has Nigeria achieved in the last 61 years that they have left the colonial master? What have they achieved? What have they gained? So ladies and gentlemen, I've got to go now. Tokunbo. Until next time, take care of yourself. Bye. I am a lawyer in the diaspora and I'm black and proud. I am not hiding my color and I'm not hiding my nationality. I'm a Yoruba woman from Nigeria and I speak Yoruba fervently. I am proud to put out my face as a Yoruba person in the diaspora doing very well. I am a solicitor of the Supreme Court of England and Wales, and I own my office, I run my office, and I have offices overseas. So I am not a single person. I work with other people who work under me, but I'm the business owner. Tokunbo. My numbers are 0208 309 8808, 0208 309 8808, and the WhatsApp number 07908 628 240. You can also join me and look at me on Facebook. Facebook is my palace. I have 67,000 plus following me on Facebook, and I have over 10,000 following me on Instagram. So you can follow me on Facebook, follow me on Instagram, follow me on YouTube here where you are subscribed and get my video from time to time. You can also see me on LinkedIn, Twitter, where I do there, but I don't go there often. I concentrate on my palace, which is Facebook. So until next time, bye for now. Tokunbo. I specialize in immigration and nationality law, and I'm a human rights master. Until next time, take care. Bye for now.